The rain came back the night everything changed. Leah stood by the window, watching droplets race each other down the glass. It had been months since she chose to stay, months since she chose Adrian. And yet, her heart felt unsettled. A soft knot broke her thoughts. Still thinking too much? She turned. Adrian. Leaning against the doorframe, smiling the same gentle smile that once brought her peace. Always, she said lightly. He walked toward her, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. You don't have to overthink everything anymore. We're okay. She nodded. But something inside her whispered. Are we? It started a week later. At the cafe. The same one. The same table. But a different presence. Leah? She looked up. And her world paused. Marco. He smiled, warm, familiar, and unexpected. Marco. The man she met during the years she was away. The one who almost became her everything. Back then, Marco had been her comfort. When she was lost, he understood her. When she was alone, he stayed. But she left him too. Not because she didn't care. But because a part of her still belonged to someone else. I didn't know you were back, Marco said, sitting across from her. I didn't know you'd be here, she replied, her voice soft. Guess we're both full of surprises. They laughed. But it wasn't light. It was heavy. Full of things left unsaid. That night, Leah couldn't sleep. Adrian noticed. Something's on your mind, he said. She hesitated. Then. I saw someone today. He stayed calm. Who? Marco. Silence filled the room. Not loud. But deep. I see, Adrian said quietly. That's all you're going to say? He looked at her, eyes steady. What do you want me to say? She didn't have an answer. Days passed. And somehow, Marco became part of her life again. Not intentionally. Not planned. Just inevitable. You still look at the rain like it has answers, Marco said one afternoon. Leah smiled faintly. Maybe. It does. He stepped closer. You left without saying goodbye, he added. So did you, she replied. I stayed, he corrected gently. You're the one who walked away. Her chest tightened. Because I wasn't sure, she whispered. And now? She didn't answer. Adrian began to notice the distance. The pauses. The silence where laughter used to be. Are you happy? He asked one night. The question hit harder than she expected. Why would you ask that? Because I feel like I'm losing you, even when you're right here. Leah's eyes filled with emotion. You're not losing me. Then why does it feel like you already left? The rain returned again. Heavier this time. As if the sky itself couldn't decide whether to hold on or let go. Leah stood between them. Not physically. But emotionally. Two loves. Two versions of her life. Adrian. Her past. Her first love. The one that never truly faded. The one that felt like home. Marco. Her present. Her growth. The one who understood who she became. The one that felt like peace. Choose, her heart whispered. But how do you choose? When both feel right? One evening, she asked them both to meet. Same place. Same cafe. Same table where everything began. Adrian arrived first. Marco followed. The tension was immediate. Unspoken. Real. I didn't want to do this like this, Leah began. But I can't keep pretending everything is okay. She looked at Adrian. You were my first love. Then at Marco. You were the one who helped me find myself. Silence. I care about both of you, she continued. But I can't stay in between. Adrian clenched his jaw slightly. Marco stayed calm, but his eyes said everything. So, Adrian said quietly, "What's your answer?" Leah took a deep breath. The rain outside grew louder. "I choose." Her voice trembled. Not from doubt, but from the weight of it all. Myself. Both men froze. I spent so long defining my life through love, she said. Through who stayed, and who I lost. Tears fell, but she didn't stop. But I never chose me. Adrian looked down. Marco exhaled slowly. I love you, she said to Adrian. And I care deeply about you, she said to Marco. But I need to learn who I am, without choosing between two people. The rain softened. As if the world understood. Weeks passed. Then months. Leah grew. Not by running away. But by standing still. Learning. Healing. Becoming whole. One rainy afternoon. She walked past the cafe. And smiled. Because this time. She wasn't waiting for someone. She wasn't torn between two hearts. She was finally at peace with her own. And somewhere. In different places. Two men still remembered her. Not as someone they lost. But as someone who taught them what love truly means. Because sometimes. Love isn't about choosing someone else. It's about choosing yourself. First. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for part 2.